Hello everyone, it's Laura here, and today I'm doing a requested video from a fan, Bunny Koloru. She asked me to do an experiment with these 72 colored pencils from Cra-z-Art. So before we get started, I'm going to open up the chat. Where are we? Here we are. Hello. Hi everybody. Hi Shannon. How you doing? How's your day going? I don't have a whole lot of time today, so this is going to be a quick one. But Bunny Koloru asked me if I would try out these Cra-z-Art pencils. She said they act like watercolor pencils even though they're not watercolor pencils. So I just went out and picked these up. I think they were like $5 at Walmart. What I'm going to be working in today. Hi, Kathy. Oh, that's good, Shannon. Glad you're good. Or you're okay, I guess. I'm being optimistic. So I'm going to be working in the Prima print marketing. Is I don't know how to say that, but here's her Faye. I'm not sure, but anyway, this is the artist that did the drawings, and I picked this page here. Yo, you're buffering. Okay, I'll hold on a second. Oh, yeah. YouTube has been funny lately, so I might just struggle with this today. But I'll wait a second. Let me know if you can hear me or not. Oh, good. Okay, so anyway, I already took these out of the box because the box is really flimsy and kind of hard to work with. And I just put them in this cute little canvas pouch, so you can see I just have all the colors here. I have not planned this at all. This is just a quick experiment, just sort of having some fun. This was a request, so let me actually take this out of the book, just that way we keep the other pages. Let's see what come out. The other one did. I've worked in this book already a couple times, so there we go. Whew. All right, so let's see what we can do with this. Hi Jacqueline, how you doing? So like I said, I have not planned this out. I haven't picked my colors. I have not tested these yet. These are straight out of the box, not sharpened or anything. So I don't know what I'm doing, but that's why you watch, right? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull some colors just so that I know sort of what I'm going to be doing. Let me grab a scrap paper. Hello, anybody I missed? Welcome. Anybody who's lurking, welcome. Alright, now to yellow. Looking for some peachy pinks. That'll work. I'm just messing around. Yeah, that'll work for the dark areas. Hi, Sing. Thank you, Kathy, for your vote of confidence. You know, sometimes I do okay and sometimes not, but I am trying not to be embarrassed about my mistakes on screen because nobody's perfect, and I say that all the time, so I should put my money where my mouth is, right? Let's have some fun. Alright, that'll be nice for some lip tones. I'm gonna give her like a peachy pinky kind of lip. Where are we going with this? I don't know, guys. So I'm gonna focus on the skin tones because I think that's what people want to see the most from me. That might be nice in the dark areas a little. Here we go. Better. And maybe this guy. So let's see. Working? Hello. Okay, so I've got some colors. Let's just jump right on in. So, what she told me, let's just give a test. She told me, Bunny said that these act like watercolor pencils when they are activated with water. I'm not really getting a whole lot of movement here. I just want to know exactly kind of how. Huh. Well, they aren't moving for me. Not very much. Maybe let me see if I can. Okay, so I don't. Maybe her. Well, maybe it'll. Back. Maybe she has a special set. Mine are not moving that well, or just like this way. But it looks like I'm not able to move them that much. So Tina, well, you know, I was using Crayola crayons a bunch this month, so let's just jump right in. We don't need them to move with watercolor. I'm just going to move the water away. You know, okay, that's fine. They didn't work as watercolor pencils, but they're still budget-friendly pencils, and I think we can still have some fun with them. So let's just go for it, right? Okay, so which one is this again? Let me grab a new scrap because I got that one all wet. Yeah, that'll work. So I have here, let's see, what is this? Toasted toffee. Hi, Pat. Hi, Ann. Hello, hello. Anybody else jumping in? All right. So we are using toasted toffee, and I'm just going in over the grayscale. I want to knock this out of that gray tone. So no big deal, even if they don't work as watercolor pencils, we can still use them as regular pencils. Might be a little tricky on this watercolor paper, but we can make it work with just light touch and lots of layers. So we'll just focus on the skin for this this lunch with Laura and see what happens with these. So ideally, if I wasn't using them as watercolor pencils, I wouldn't choose watercolor paper. I was just super excited that they were, you know, she said that they were I thought the paper would be better. So if you're using these and they don't act like watercolors, then I would suggest a smooth. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Bella. It could be YouTube, and let me zoom in actually, so that way you guys. Yeah, Shannon, I just draw on watercolor paper, and you see the result. This is just regular printer paper, and they also don't. See, guys, I find here. Yeah, okay. Hi, Bunny. I tried your experiment and it didn't work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Are these the pencils you have? Let's see. Cra-z-Art color pencils. I got these for about $5 at a Walmart. I tried them as watercolor pencils and they did not work, however. Or what I'm doing wrong there, Bunny, but we'll still use them anyway. I bought them, I might as well use them. So I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, they're fine. I mean, so far so good. Now I'm using watercolor paper, which isn't ideal. But that's okay. We are live. We just make do with what we've got. Let's see, it looks like we have the light coming from sort of this direction because she's got a shadow there. Okay. So all this area will be in highlight, so I'll skip that. We'll put this is definitely in shadow because she's grayscaled it. Let's see. Yeah, I tried that too, Bunny, and I didn't get very far. Here, I'll show you. So this is when I pulled the pigment from this pencil. So I don't know exactly. Lee, I'm using my cell phone. It's a Samsung, what is it? A Galaxy S something or other. It's not the latest one. It's just a regular old cell phone mounted on a clip. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my batch is like defective or something. But yeah, it didn't work for me. But that's okay. I'll still use them. Let's see what we can do with budget pencils on watercolor paper. Challenge accepted. Oh my goodness. Hi, May. Thank you for coming. Lurk away, honey. So yeah, even though they're not gonna work the way that Bunny thought they would, let's still give them a shot, because you know, the crayons, then I think we can make these budget pencils work as well. So, who cares? Even though my pencils aren't the same as hers, for whatever reason, we can still have some fun with them. Yeah, it's very nicely pigmented, Bella. Oh, thank you, Beth Ann. I think Nick and Tina are here. I think they might just be lurking. Hello, Joe Beth. Who else did I miss? Yeah, maybe they changed the formula, Bunny. I'm not really sure. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Anybody I missed, I'm sorry. And the chat is moving fairly quickly. So if you would please, if you're talking to me, just put it in all caps. That would be awesome. So since the light is coming from this way, this side of her face will be a little darker. I'm barely putting any pressure, so it's nice. They feel very pigmented. So even though they don't work as watercolor pencils, they still are fairly decent budget pencils, which is really nice. I mean, for $5 you get 72 colors, so that's at least where I'm at, where the deal I got. And I found them in the back to school aisle. So let's see. are very hard lead. Yeah, and these are made in the United States. They're actually made, let's see. Oh, well, they're made in China, but by a company in Randolph, New Jersey. So they're actually, and it looks like it's La Rose Industries, so it might be like the old Cra-z-Art pencils from back in the day, I remember. But I'm not sure about that. That's just a guess. Anyway. So it could just be a local United States brand, I'm not sure. But I thought, you know, I thought we would give this a shot because Bunny asked me to do it. And so it's been on my list. So this one's for you, Bunny. Let me turn off the ceiling fan. I think it's making. There we go. Let's see. What else we got? Hi, Mary. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome for trying. Man, I'm silly. No speech. So what I'll do is I'll do her face in these pencils and then I'll do the rest in watercolor. So that way at least I'm making use of the watercolor paper. Yeah. Alright, so her cheek would come down. Just having some fun experimenting with new things. So don't expect anything miraculous out of this, but that's okay. Let's make sure I'm in frame. Yep. Okay. We've got a bunch of people in the chat, so oh, thank you, JoBeth. So just a reminder to everybody, I do have my chat rules down in the or if you're just not familiar, go ahead and read those. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't watched my videos before, I'm a colorist mostly. I love coloring and coloring books, and I also make my own books. And I like to do these Lunch with Laura's where it's basically like an experiment. Hi! Hello! Well, hello! And Abby always likes to be the star of the show. Alright, let's see here. Hello. Are you gonna come up here with us? Huh? Hello, hello. Come here, you. You gonna stay like that? No? Oh, okay. You gonna investigate? Hello, sweetheart. Abby loves to be the center of attention. Right, don't you, Ab? Oh, okay, here we go. Hello. Let's, Hi. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. She says, hi, everybody. Look at my cute butt. Hello, hello. Are you gonna settle down? No, of course not. Come on, leave the camera alone. You wanna sit there? Abby, come on, leave it. You are such a goofball. Where are you gonna sit? What are we doing here? Sorry guys, interlude. Abby, lay down. Come Just something else, guys. Oh gosh, here. Just here. Abs. No, that's from her itching herself. She picks at herself. Right, Ab? You pick at yourself? And that's from her allergies. She also is bald a little up here, and she itches herself. That's all from her allergies. Yep, you're the healthiest sick kitty ever, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so this is what happens when she gets really itchy. She'll like pick at her fur until she's not itchy anymore. And I try and stop her when I'm home, but when I'm not at home, she does it. Hi, are you settled down now? No. No, you're not. Abby, I'm not gonna get much done if you keep doing this. Bonjour. Natalie. Kitty. A kitty show today, I think. Hello. Hello, Abby. Hi. Are you gonna settle down? Alright, cutie. You gonna settle down? No. Well, this is ah, see, she gets itchy. It's coming up on allergy season. She gets medicated. And no matter how much medicine I give her, no matter how clean my house is, it doesn't matter. She's always itchy. So, but it's a lot better than she used to be. Before she was miserable, so at least now she's doing pretty good. Yeah, she's a cutie. Okay, guys, let's see if I can put you back in the holster. Oh, my chat went away. I gotta fix my iPad too. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Come here. Will you stay with me? Let's get the chat back. Come on. Disappear. I haven't seen Marmalade, but that sounds really cute. Yeah, she does have a pretty face. She's a sweetheart. Okay. I have her in my arms. Hopefully she stays with me. And we can keep going. Oh, no. You're gonna stay with me, okay? Let's let the guys alone. Okay, we're back with toasted toffee. Sorry, guys. This is a live show, and I have a very rambunctious cutie. You wouldn't guess that she's 17 the way she acts sometimes. Alright, so I'm just working on all of the shadows. I'll have to check it out, Bella. Yeah, Abby's eyes are so pretty, aren't they? I'm gonna stay here, right? Right? You gonna let me work? Oh, Abs. Here, you can get down right here. How's that? Is that good? Sit here. Again. See? Okay, cute. Yeah. With that. Hi. I usually use it for watercolor though, and not for pencil. Guys, oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see, but she's she wants to color too. You want to color too? Huh? She's usually so calm. I don't know why she's so rambunctious today. What's going on there, cutie? Huh? Oh, thank you, Pickle. Hi, Andrea. It's been a while since you've been here. Oh, okay. Thank you. Be you little snuggle bunny today, huh, cute? Alright. She's something else. So I'm just finding the shadows. This is the same process I use for pretty much every portrait. For all those who are just coming in, we're using the Cra-z-Art pencils in the book Prima Princesses by Prima Marketing. Let's make sure I'm in frame here. Yeah, you're a good girl. She's finally settled down enough that I can color again. So her hair will cast a shadow. And same with this leaf. So let's make shadow here. Let's see. All right. See you later, Kathy. I'm not buffering on my end, so I think this is just a YouTube issue. Not really sure what to say. Oh, don't do that, honey bunny. You're itchy today, huh? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the buffering, unfortunately. YouTube is just acting up. Alright, so I'm going to put some definition of a shoulder blade in here. So I'm going to do that. And her arm, I guess it is cut off, huh? Yeah, it would be about here, I think, but it is cut off. So let's just got some shading we could do though to kind of figure out her shoulder. Well, so far I do like these pencils, not so much on this paper. If it's blurry, you might want to try checking your settings. I know that I'm streaming, let's see here, in 720p. Hello, Katrina. Yeah, I can't help the kitty paws. Yeah, I don't know. I know YouTube has been having trouble. You guys, if you don't want to watch, you can always watch it back. Hopefully it will resolve itself in the playback. But there's nothing I can do about YouTube's streaming issues right now. I've got cat hair all over my page. It's not complete without the kitty hair, right? Right, Ab? You say it adds the final finishing touch? I agree. Alright, so let's see if I can kind of get this away from her a little bit. And I'm just zooming because I don't know where she's going to move next, so Um, let's see here. Doing a quick test of the Cra-z-Art pencils. They were not working for me as watercolor pencils, but they are still very, very usable as regular pencils. Right, cutie? You like this page, cutie? Alright. And let's just bring some shadow down from the corner of the eye to the nostril, like so. And let's bring up this shading here, just a little softer. Okay, we've got, need to do some more of this chin area. You're gonna sit right there? Oh no, don't do. Hello, Abby. Hello. Okay, let's see if I can maybe shift. We're gonna color over here. Let's see if I can move this. Oh man, it is definitely a live show today. Let's see. Be good now, okay? Be good? Hmm? Alright. I'm so sorry, guys. Hi, CB. We're having fun with Abby the challenge. she's been more of a coloring challenge than the material. Right, Ab? You itchy? The coloring page is from Prima Princesses, this book here, and I'm actually doing the cover illustration. Yeah, Pickle. She did. She looked right up at the camera. I'm telling you, she wants to be a superstar. Are you a superstar, Abby? Yeah? You a superstar? Yeah? Yeah, you are itchy today, huh? I already gave her her dose of medicine for this morning, so there's not much I can do. But I think it's because the guy next door is cutting grass. Sometimes, even though I have the windows screened with allergy. Alright, so we've got... Sue. How you doing? And hello, anybody else I missed? Hello, hello. Just doing a quick lunch with Laura. I don't have a whole lot of time today, so this will not be a 3-hour stream. But I thought I would give these pencils a go, just for Bunny, who requested. And I love it works great as the shadows for skin tone. Let's see here. I'm gonna put it. Highly nicely. Yes, Christine, I have used Crayola colored pencil, but I will do another page for sure. I have the 100 pack. Did it on camera or not? I think I just did it. No, I think I just did a page just for jollies. But I can do that on camera for sure. So I'll put that on my list. Here we go. We've got a running list of YouTube requests. Let's put, I need to go to the back on this particular one. So we have Crayola color pencils. All right, it's on the list. All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Abby. I'm looking at it on my screen and I'm not buffering, so there's not much I can do about it. So I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, there's nothing I can do. Yes, she has very, very long hair. It doesn't seem like it, but she's super fluffy. Her fur is like about this long. So I have to brush her every day, or she gets like mats in her fur. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I just have to keep going because I mean, we could be here all day waiting for it to buffer. Here, I'll zoom in a little now that Abby is no longer covering the whole table. I love you anyway, cutie. Yes, I do. Yeah. She's so funny. Yeah. Thanks, Meredith. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. It's one of those days, huh? Nothing goes to plan. We just gotta keep going. Alright, so now I'm switching to, it's called Peridot. Yeah, I think any cat loves to be brushed though. I used to have a shorter haired cat and she loved to be brushed too. So I think it just feels good. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I'm gonna tell these guys. And yes, guys, I do talk to my kitty cat. Okay. Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming. So good to see you. I don't think I've seen you in my lives before, so welcome. Do not scratch, honey bunny. Oh, I know you're itchy. Is that bad man next door cutting his grass? Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Come on. You okay? So when she's really itchy, I just rub her face for her so that way she doesn't scratch herself. You okay? Yeah? Oh, big yawn. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is a live show, so we get what we get when it comes to the kitty cat. No, don't do that. I know you're itchy. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, I know. She's bumping the camera. Oh. Yeah. But no. Don't do that. I'm sorry, guys. You okay? Hi, Shonda. You okay? Hang in there, cutes. Alright. Settled in. I'll just leave it zoomed out. Yeah. You having a rough day, cutie? Yeah, I mean, I cut her claws pretty close, Meredith. And she, whenever I put anything on her back paws, she tears them off. She doesn't like them. She's happy. I've tried all kinds of solutions with her, but unfortunately, she's very stubborn about it. So my best thing is I file down her nails. So when she's sleeping, I'll go in with like a nail file, and I file them down like people nails, and that helps a lot just to soften them. And so that way, even if she does itch herself. But yeah, guys, I mean, I've been dealing with this for 7 years, so it's just been a process. The vet said she'll never not be itchy. It's just a matter of trying to make her as comfortable as possible. So the medicine helps a lot. When I first got her, her ears were flat to her head, and she shook her head every 5 minutes or more. And now, at least, she's not shaking her head practically at all. So that's good. But she is still itchy. You still itchy? Yeah, you know, I feel bad for her in a way, but she's doing a whole lot better than when she first came to me. Oh yeah, I have her on Zyrtec and probiotic daily, and then also sometimes eardrops if she gets really itchy. And then she also sometimes gets antibiotic if she's got an infection. Oh, okay, she's just took off. She's embarrassed, I guess, about her medicine. Yeah. So, oh, she's good though. She's sitting by her food bowl now, so she's hungry, I guess. Yeah, she's doing okay. I mean, considering how she used to be, I'm pretty happy with her progress. And that sounds bad, but I mean, you didn't want to see her. She was miserable. She never slept. You know how, like, animals, when they sleep, they twitch and they, like, have that cute, like they, well, Abby at least, like, moves her paws in her sleep. Well, she wasn't doing that. She would only catnap, like, briefly, so she never got, like, a full, deep sleep. And now she does. She passes out, and it's hard to wake her up, so I know that I'm doing okay if she can sleep. But yeah, like anybody with a severe medical problem, and her allergies are very severe. She's allergic to dust, dander, mold, dander, right? So she's allergic to herself. She's allergic to mold, ragweed, hay fever. She gets all of those. Any kind of pollen. I can't have any flowers in the house. Like whenever Mark gives me flowers, I'm like, you can't keep giving me flowers because I have to throw them away. But he's so funny. He keeps giving them to me. But, you know, it's just how it is with her. She's got every kind of allergy under the sun. Yeah, Shonda. I mean, it's really, really tough when you have allergies. And anybody who has allergies knows. I'm very lucky I don't, but I take all the precautions for her. Like I have HEPA filters everywhere, and yeah, I just I have this special screening that I put in my windows to keep the pollen out of the house as much as I can. Um, so I've tried to safeguard her as much as I can away from the allergens that bother her the most. I also dust every day. It's just a whole process. I wipe her down every day because I think the dander allergies are actually one of the worst. Because it's like she's allergic to herself. So what I do is I brush her and then I wipe her down. So that way any dander that comes up from the brush gets pulled off of her skin so she doesn't lick it. So yeah, she's alright, Sue, take care. Yeah, Shonda, I feel grateful that I don't have them. But I'm willing to help her out as much as I can. Now she's being good though. I guess she just wanted some itchy relief. She comes to me every time she's itchy and I'm home. She'll come to me like that and kind of get in my face until I pet her. And then when she's better, now she's sitting right here. So she's settled down. Okay, let's put a little bit, there's like some grayscale here, so let's put a little bit of this right under her eye here. And I'm sorry guys, I did not mean to make this Abby cat medical issues video, but there you have it. That's not the full extent of her medical problems actually, but it's the most visible. Good, I'm glad it's not buffering. Me too, Shonda. Alright, so I think I want more darkness right in here. And also on her upper eyelid here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we've got a little bit of this under the nose action going on. Let's do some of that. So this is kind of weird, putting pencils on watercolor paper like this and trying to shade it out. I'm probably not going to get a really smooth result, but that's okay. Plenty of drawings out there in the world are more textured like that. That's fine. Louise, I'm using the Cra-z-Art color pencils. These are budget pencils that you can get in the United States. And I think that's like the 70th time. No, just kidding. I've been answering that a lot, so I'm just going to leave them there. Yep, so these are just some very cheap budget pencils. But they have plenty of pigment in them. They're going down really well. Yep, and thanks to Bunny for putting us onto this. She's the one who asked me to do this video. Let's make sure I'm in frame. Yep, they're cheaper than Crayolas, and I haven't done a head-to-head comparison to acrylic color pencils, but they feel fairly nice and pigmented. They go down easy, especially on this watercolor paper, which is nice. Let's see, there's like a highlight there, I guess. So I'm just using light layers, and it's kind of just gliding right over the top ridges of this watercolor paper. But this is just a quick experiment. We thought that these might be water soluble, but they didn't really behave the way that we expected. So unfortunately, this is sort of an experiment gone wrong, but My philosophy is no experiment is not valuable, if that makes sense. So now the experiment has changed to, can we do skin tone with Cra-z-Art on watercolor paper? So we'll see how that works out. So I'm just trying to give some definition to her shoulder area. Let's see. Oh, she scratched me a little. Oh, that's alright. Better she scratches me than herself. I'm telling you guys, little kitty gets itchy. Alright, thanks for coming, Jody. Hugs. Of course. Alright. So even though I'm fighting the tooth of the paper, these are laying down really well. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Alright, so now, let's see here. We're getting there. Let's put a little more shading in her face here. And I think I can zoom in now that Abby is kind of out of the way. Let's do that. So I hope that YouTube is actually getting all of this. It's been so glitchy today. But we'll see how it turns out. The video, I mean. If it continues to be glitchy, I may just record and upload stuff and not live stream until they get their stuff sorted out. But we'll see. That's the only other way I can think of to fix the issue. Oh, we need to do her ear. My bad. I'm always forgetting the ears, feels like. Okay, so now I'm going to swap to a new color, which color I'm not sure. Alright, yeah, I'm going to use this color here, which is terracotta is what they call it, although it does not look anything like terracotta. But I'm going to use that for her cheeks as like a blush color. Yeah, this doesn't look anything like terracotta, but that's okay. Naming conventions aside, these pencils are working very well. Alright, see you later. Aw, CB. Yeah, I really like this color. Especially for like the nose. And I think I'm going to use it on her lips actually. Let's do that. Make sure I'm in frame. Yep, I'm in frame. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not quite as dark as I'm hoping, but I'll layer another color over it, so I'm just going to keep going. Like that. Let's put a little right in the corner of her eye there. More around her nose. And some more right around her chin area. I'm just picking out all the areas where it's usually a little more pink. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Maribel. Hello. Oh, thank you, Braca. I hope that is how I say that. Yeah, there's no reason why we can't do anything we want with our like any kind of supplies. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can just be whatever you have. A lot of people say that they need this or that. It's not true. So like I said with the Crayola challenge, the tools don't make the art, the artist does, right? So as long as you learn how to use whatever you've got on hand, you can make something beautiful. It does not have to be expensive. Alright, so let's keep going here with this color, but I think I want to swap out soon. I'm just going to put a little bit of this. Yep, Tammy, they work just as well. Now, obviously, you know, these will probably not be light fast, so I'm not going to like send this off to someone because it will probably fade. But for a coloring book, especially if you're just having fun and experimenting, I don't see why you can't use budget materials and enjoy yourself. little pink on that shoulder there. Okay, so now let's move back here, and I want to, where's this? Let's do, which one is this guy? Orange peel. That's not right either. I'm just looking for a lip color that I like. Yeah, here we go. So now we're going to move to red umber, is what they're calling this. Let's see. Yeah, I like Crayola crayons. I have no problem with them. In fact, I have no problem with any art material, I think. As long as I can learn how to use it, I will enjoy it. So it might get wild and crazy on my channel, you know, guys. We might be doing some weird stuff. I can't really guarantee that we're going to be super serious all the time. So, yep. So now when I burnish, it's tricky because the paper tooth is so toothy. This is not meant for pencils. It's very clear. But it just adds to the challenge, right? Alright, well, I'm glad that you want to try it, Sarah. Yeah, May, everybody else can be super serious. That's not what I'm about. I'm just gonna have some fun. Let's have some fun together. Creating something. Does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be finished. It doesn't have to be anything. Just make whatever you feel like. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, so let's go back to, wait, let's look at this one. No. Alright, I'm going to stick with what I've got, which is the red umber. And I'm just going to use it to shade by pressing lightly. Yes, you did, May. Has it really been an hour? Oh gosh, I gotta go soon. Alright, well, let's get some of her lips done. And then alright, so now I'm going to swap over to terracotta again. I don't know if you guys could see this, but I'm calling it out because it's hard to read. And I'm going to fill in her upper lip with this color. And also sort of just bring a little color into the bottom lip as well. I'm using directional strokes because it actually gives it a shiny look. And I'm just leaving a little area for highlight. Let's see if I can burnish this or if it's gonna just make a mess. Nope, we're good. So these burnish really well. So if you press hard down on one of them, they do blend. Alright. let's switch over to Coffee Bean. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is, I'm sorry, this is Prima Princesses. This is the first one, the watercolor book. So we're not watercoloring in it. We thought that these pencils might be watercolor pencils, but alas, not so. But I just decided to keep on going with the challenge anyway, because why not? Okay. You're welcome. Uh-huh. So now you can see I'm burnishing and blending, trying to press into this paper tooth is quite a challenge. But that's okay. Now, just FYI guys, this book, it really is meant for watercolor, so you'll get a much nicer result watercoloring. And I have done watercolor in it. The paper is really nice for watercolor. But that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Okay, Tammy, I would respect that you don't like certain things. However, just as a general chat rule, we're not talking down or negative about any artist, colorist, or channel. So I'm going to remove that comment. And just as an FYI in the future, guys, let's just keep it all positive in the chat. I don't want to hear any negative stuff about anybody because I'm a personal friend of Grazia Salvo and I do love her work. So I'm not trying to censor anybody. You can definitely have your own opinions, but in my chat, let's just keep it positive and fun. And if you're not familiar with my chat rules, it's down below in the description. I put them on every live stream going forward, just so that everybody's aware of the particular rules. Thank you. Sorry. Hate to do it, but yeah. Just trying to keep it happy and fun, and not trying to hurt anybody. Yeah, the density of the pigment is really nice, Louise. It's okay, Tammy. I understand. I'm just letting you know. I gotta, you know, enforce it with everybody. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of negativity lately coming in the chats, so I didn't have these rules before, but now I do, and it's just to keep everything positive and keep the channel for what it's supposed to be, which is just having fun. So if you guys have something negative to tell me, you're welcome to email me or message me privately. I do respond to all of my messages. Yeah, right here, publicly is not the place to do it. Braca, I've only used my Crayolas once a long time ago, so I can't really give you a good honest opinion right now. However, I can do a Crayola versus Cra-z-Art showdown and do the same page in both pencils if you'd like. And then I can give a really good review of both of them. However, right now I can't really answer that question. I just like to be honest about that. But yeah, I can put that on my list of things to do. Hold on. All right. No guarantees as to when these requests will get done. I do them as time allows. Okay, just because I'm running short on time and I do want to show you guys at least some of the face finished, I'm going to skip the shoulders for now. So the good news is that at least on this paper, they layer and layer and layer. Now that could be because it's super toothy paper. So the paper could actually be working for me, I'm not sure. But they are layering really, really well. Just as I'd expect a poly to layer. Now again, these are probably not light fast like polys will be. But hi Robin! Hi Amanda! Hello, hello! Thanks for stopping in. Let's go. Let me see these colors here. What's this one look like? No. Well, here's the white pencil. I'll probably need that. And maybe this color is the color I'm looking for. Uh-huh. That'll work. So I'm going to swap to Deep Plum. Now that I've darkened some areas of her skin tone, I want to darken this dark side of her lip. So this plum color will work very nicely for that. Okay. And let's see here. Where's the one that I was using at the beginning? Here we go, Toasted Toffee. All right, Sarah, thank you so much for coming. Oh, sorry about the sunlight. I don't, it's creeping in. So I think this toasted toffee is my favorite skin tone color. Oh, Abby found her little paper pile. Every once in a while I put out a pile of paper for Abby so she can play with it. So that's probably what you guys heard in the background there. You garden your paper pile, Ab? She's just looking at it for right now, but usually she'll play in it. Tammy, I don't really do grayscale, so I can't answer that question. This is about the most grayscale I do, and this book is not moving. The grayscale is not moving in this book. But if anybody else is in the chat does grayscale, if they could answer Tammy's question, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Joe Beth has a good question for you, Tammy. Yeah, Joe Beth, you do some grayscale, don't you? Some grayscale books? cicadas are out in force, huh? I think that's a cicada. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's quite loud actually. Wow, I swear. This is so funny. Today's live stream is like the birds and the bees, I guess. We got everything going on down here. Yeah, cicadas, I think so. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, they're really out today. Alright, let's do some shading on her forehead. And then I'm gonna have to get going. However, I think this was a good enough experiment to know that Cra-z-Art pencils do have a lot of nice pigment in them. That they have a lot of nice colors, especially in the 72 pack, which is the one I have. And they are not watercolor pencils, at least not anymore. Maybe Bunny lucked out with her set. This neck needs to be a lot darker. So guys, I don't know, what do you think? Should we try and wet this? We saw what happened on the back of the paper, but I'm not really planning on finishing it, so we could just see what happens. Should I try and wet it? What do you think? What do you think, Bunny? Here's what happened on the back of the paper. I just, can you see it? Tammy, the experiment is that these are supposed to be water soluble, but I was not able to get them. So sorry, her shoulder isn't finished. But I just saw that Heather came on, so let's see what happens here. All right, Bunny, this is for you. I'm just gonna wet it and see what happens. Okay, so it is moving a little bit. Maybe I just needed more pigment. Ha 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 ha. Here we go, guys. Okay, so it's kind of funny how it moves. It's not like a traditional watercolor crayon, or marker rather, or pencil rather. One of those. So it's not behaving the way I expect it to, but it does move when wet. Maybe we needed more pigment on the paper than we had. Alright, so good thing we tried it out. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. So what's nice is it's sinking into the tooth of the paper, so I didn't really need to burnish at all. I think the trick with these is to make sure you layer enough pigment that it has something to move. Okay, so it doesn't move completely, which is funny, but we definitely have now splotchy skin, but so what I would do is when this dries, if I were to actually make a piece from this, I would go back in and probably just smooth out areas with the pencils at the end once it's dry. Which is always a nice option. You can always put pencil over watercolors. No, and even if it didn't work, it's not a waste of time. Testing stuff out is never a waste of time. I like experimenting and playing. I'm just trying to see if I can reactivate even the light areas. um, Hi, Rochelle. Hello, hello. Alright, so the experiment was successful. What we did here is we had these Cra-z-Art colored pencils on this Prima Princess's watercolor paper. Oh, I'm sorry about the sun that's just now hitting my desk. So we used the Prima Princess's book, and this is the first one. This one, the cover looks like this. It's the same as the picture here, and we had a lot of fun playing around. So first I did a bunch of layers of watercolor, pencil, and we used, I'm not sure which of these, but we used a selection from this stack, and yeah, so there we go. So thank you very much to Bunny for her question and for asking us to work in this book. Well, not in this book, with these pencils, rather. Hello, Laura. And if you guys have other requests for me to do certain experiments or things, as long as they're not super expensive or I already have the materials on hand, I am willing to give it a shot. If you're not sure what materials I have, what pencils I have, you can go back a couple of episodes to my skin tones and all the pencils I have. That will tell you exactly what pencils I already have. Now I have added this to the mix, so I can do work with this as well. But yeah. Alright guys, well I hope that this was fun and interesting, and thank you very much for watching, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful, magical time coloring. Bye!